How does Haruki Murakami cope when he is hurt or depressed? In the past, he has written something like this. When I am hurt, I have a checkpoint. That is, have I hurt anyone else? If it is only me, then I consider myself lucky, because I can handle it by myself, but it is not so easy to handle anyone else. If you think that way, you will gradually become stronger. The hardest thing in life is to hurt someone else, even if you don't mean to, not to get hurt yourself. A 45-year-old female reader asked for advice for him. When I go through a tough time or a painful experience, I want to run away from it. But as I get older, I have come to realize that there is something different about repeating the escape. I believe that when you experience something really painful, it is better not to seek a very direct, immediate solution. I think it is better to hold on to that pain. I feel that while you are holding on to it, something will naturally come into view. If we find a solution too quickly, we will end up not being able to create the annual ring of the heart that is so important for people. It is important to be patient and think that you are in the process of creating the annual ring. This is a consultation from a 23-year-old woman. I am a weak person, and when I am criticized, I run away from the person and withdraw into my shell. Please give me some advice. Unfortunately, I don't have any advice, but there are two things you can do. Either you leave your shell firmly intact and live within it while protecting yourself, or you break out of it by your own strength and become stronger. My personal opinion is that neither is right. I am not recommending one way or the other. Everyone has their own personality and way of life. Here is an email from a 26-year-old woman. I feel that if I spend my days consciously trying not to get hurt, my sensitivity will become dull. I understand how you feel. But to become an adult is to hide your sensitivity to some extent deep inside. We have to harden the shell of our hearts and make the lid thicker. Otherwise, we will not be able to survive in this world. It is very hard to live with your sensitivity exposed. It will surely wear out along the way. Therefore, one comes to live with two worlds. The world inside the shell and the world outside the shell. It is the adult who lives with a good balance between the two. A 31-year-old female reader asked for advice. Mr. Murakami, what do you think is the best way to become tough? To be tough, first of all, you have to act tough. Act properly and hard. The longer you continue such acting, the tougher you will actually become. Character is mostly about the role. Finally, when asked by a 28-year-old man if there is anything that has saved him when he has had a bad day and is feeling down, he replied, "Time is the biggest thing. Time solves a lot of things. I read, ran, listened to music, and traveled while the time passed." What did you think? Did you get any hints on how to live?